What up guys, Ali here, and welcome to the channel. Now before I get started, I know you guys noticed that the name of the channel has changed. I changed it because when I first started the channel, it had no direction. I simply chose the first name that came to mind without realizing that there are other platforms out there with the same name. Don't worry, the content won't change much. Also add me on IG at Ali Talks Hip Hop. Let's get started. Recently, news of an unreleased Lil Kim and Foxy Brown collaboration hit the net. The song called Enjoy Yourself, allegedly produced by former Bad Boy producer Rashad Smith, seems to have been recorded in June 1997, shortly after the release of their debut albums. Rashad posted a picture on Instagram of what looks like a bunch of unreleased songs, and the collaboration between Lil Kim and Foxy Brown just so happened to be one of them. Up till now, Rashad has tried to keep the song under wraps. He hasn't played any previews or snippets of the song, even though people desperately want to hear it. Rashad went on to Instagram Live recently to discuss the unreleased track, and from the sounds of things, he's very aware of what the public wants of him. He knows that people desperately want to hear the song. He's aware that people want him to drop it as soon as possible, but at the end of the day, he wants to make sure that all the parties involved get paid, him included. It's just business.
Goddamn dumb. You see me with this shit, with the fucking Lil Kim and Foxy shit, but all the comments is, yo, let me get that. Let me get that. Get what? How the fuck is the artist supposed to eat if I just give it?
Evidently, when this track was recorded, Kim and Foxy Brown were both in their prime. They were both hungry and had a point to prove. They came up in a time when you generally had to be a dope rapper to make it in the rap game. So there's no question that the track is full of bars. I personally believe that Rashad needs to put this song out for the culture, because there's no point of teasing a song that the fans desperately want to hear only to never release it. Detox anybody? Now the question is, do Kim and Foxy want this song to come out? I personally think the song would generate a small buzz for both rappers. People who grew up on Kim and Foxy know that there's still a little bit of tension between both artists, and that fact alone makes people want to check out anything Foxy and Kim related. However, their ongoing tension might also be the reason why the song never sees the light of day. The crazy thing is, neither party has mentioned the existence of this song, which makes me believe they didn't care for it, or the tension between them was so severe that they decided to forget about it. In my opinion, this song would be a great way to build hype for their potential versus battle. Speaking of collaborations, Lil Kim once did a really interesting interview with Bravo TV. During the interview, she got asked whether she would ever collaborate with Foxy Brown again, and her response was very telling. Without hesitation, she said no.
106 tweeted, would Lil Kim ever do a very long-awaited collaboration with Foxy Brown after all these years? No. No? Why? Okay. No? Oh. No.
So many
you know,
that would be a hell to the no.
Yeah.
To
now,
quote
when people don't change, it's like, I'm a very forgiving person, but, at this point, I don't really see the point.
And alluded to the fact that she would forgive Foxy Brown if she saw growth and change in Foxy. So it looks like a reconciliation could occur if Kim sees a change in Foxy. Now, as you all know by now, Foxy Brown and Kim have been beefing for over 2 decades. Some people say the beef began because they wore the same outfit in their album packaging, while others say the media instigated the beef. But whatever you believe, their beef still remains. The beef between Lil Kim and Foxy Brown climaxed when Lil Kim and her entourage ran into Capone, an ally of Foxy Brown, and his crew outside Hot 97 in New York. Instead of words, bullets flew. More than 20 shots were fired, but luckily, none of them were fatal. However, one bullet ended up hitting one of Capone's associates in the back. He was released from the hospital soon after that. After the incident, Foxy Brown, the lady known to be involved in many beefs, tried to reconcile with Kim. She tried to apologize to her. However, despite being sincere, Kim rejected the apology. As if things weren't serious enough, Lil Kim spent 1 year in prison for lying to a grand jury to protect her friends involved in the shootout.
Today, I'm going away. I'm turning myself in to the U.S. Marshals. It still feels surreal, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I thank all my fans and friends for all of their support. I love you.
Evidently, the beef between Lil Kim and Foxy Brown is deeper than rap. People were injured, and Kim had to take prison time because of her involvement in it. It was real. So the question is, if you were Lil Kim, would you really want the versus battle with Foxy Brown to take place? Would you be willing to let go of the fact that you had to go to prison because of the beef? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I personally would have a hard time forgiving someone that was involved directly or indirectly in an attempt at my life. That's crossing the line. I know Jeezy and Gucci were able to sort out their differences, but not everybody is of a forgiving nature. So I'd understand if Kim wanted no part of the Versus battle. Luckily, Swiss Beats gave us an update about the Versus battle, and according to him, it wasn't confirmed. Now I've heard the whole thing is being negotiated behind the scenes, and if it does happen, that would be amazing for the culture. It would be good for hip-hop, and it would finally put the ladies' long-standing beef to rest. However, in case you didn't know, this isn't the first time that someone has tried to squash the Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown beef. There have been several attempts, and all of them have been unsuccessful. Earlier in their career, Leo Cohen offered Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim $500,000 each to create a joint project called Thelma and Louise. Needless to say, the project was never recorded because both parties didn't like each other. Now, if Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown turned down $500,000 to work together, are they really going to go through with the Versus battle? Around 2013, during Summer Jam, Fabulous tried to get Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown to set aside their differences, but just like many other attempts, it didn't work. Foxy got to speak about what went wrong during an interview, and according to the Brooklyn MC, she would only do it if it felt authentic and when Lil' Kim agrees to do it. Brown was also shunned by Kim, who said that she would not perform with Foxy during Summer Jam. If it's real and we can orchestrate a situation where it's real, then I'm with it. It's not real. I'm not with it, and it wasn't real. When Fab spoke to her, she was defiant from the moment he even said my name. She said, "I don't want to perform with her, etc." Typical. Clearly, the ball seems to be mostly in Lil' Kim's court. Over the years, it seems as though Foxy is willing to move on and forget the past. Sometimes, however, Kim is not willing to let bygones be bygones. Evidently, Foxy and Kim have been in the game for a long time and have the accolades to prove it, but despite all of that, the tension between them still remains. At the end of the day, the fans still want the Versus battle to take place. They want this long-standing beef to end, but will it ever occur? Only time will tell. That's it for me, man. It's your boy Ali. Are you excited about the Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown collaboration that's yet to be released? Do you want the Versus battle to take place? Let me know down below. As usual, new What Happened To video dropping next week. Add me on Instagram. That's Ali Talks Music. Till next time, peace.